Good morning, everyone. The sun is out, which means I'm inside. Life is beautiful. There's 33 new pages on MSPA, a site I thought I would never see again in my life. Except I was kind of hoping, if the Gigapause continued and really went to the Giga update, that I would, open my web browser and that would say something like 2,342, and I'd be like, holy shit. But no. It just says 33, and 33 is reasonably sized. That's a pretty decent size update, I would say. I'll actually be right back. I don't know why I started this recording when I really need to go do a thing. And now back to our regularly scheduled program. Which is to say, Act 6, Act 6, Intermission 2, where Jane is attempting to zap-a-dap-a-doo. But she missed. No, you idiot! Oh, you idiots. You stupid, stupid dogs. I am trying to revive her! And it really makes me wonder why PM of all characters suddenly went, fucking stupid. Because usually, I don't know, she was the most reasonable? And I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. I mean, some people have claimed that Bec Noir has suffered villain decay. I think it's more of a result of the sorting algorithm of evil than it is villain decay, TBH. Or, the villain decay as a result of sorting algorithm of evil. Fine. If that is how you're going to be, you leave me with no alternative. Sweet. G-Cat just comes out of nowhere and goes cat. They look at each other. No, come back! You were supposed to drop her first! My calculation said you were supposed to drop her first! Hey, John's not mom. Did you say you could revive Jade? Yes. That's all I need to know. Wait here, and whatever you do, don't die, okay? Hot mom? I don't know, Jade. She's like, oh, did he just call me hot? Also, I noticed something. No, I didn't. Never mind. I thought I did, but I did not. Dave, what are you doing? Huh? It's your mom. Kaneo, wait up! You know I can't compete with your drinker fastness! My what? God damn it, we're missing everything! How much bullshit is it that we're pretty much the only two assholes left who can't fly? It really is such bullshit. Dave? What the fuck? Can't talk, chasing dogs. Dirk, how long did you want our standoff to last? Don't get me wrong, I am flattered you seem to enjoy my company so much. But you are missing a golden opportunity to sever my arm while I'm preoccupied with overconfident Blather. He doesn't need to do that. Really, you would be doing me a favor by taking my arm. It would bring me that much closer to following in the footsteps of my true self. She was a very successful pirate, you know. She lost her arm in battle to a cunning adversary she underestimated, much like yourself. Won't you help me become who I was always meant to be? Ugh, shut up. Drop. Clank. I'm not gonna cut off your arm. It's such an obvious trap. You'll just put me to sleep or something with your psychic powers, or maybe a long story. I have a better idea. Oh? Magical heart powers. If I can't get the ring off your finger, I'll rip the soul out of your body. And here is where the fandom screamed because we finally get to see not only heart powers, but just something really, really, really awesome. I'm not really at liberty to be screaming my head off right now, to be honest. So just imagine the loudest, best scream that could come out of my throat. I just don't want people to call the cops. To be honest, I don't even want to hear anymore. Next time you have an update on what my ancestor has been up to, please just keep it to yourself. How Radia's just sitting out there. You sure? It's embarrassing! I cringe every time I think about her self-indulgent exploits. Doesn't she realize this sort of thing never works? You don't just go and insert yourself into the middle of all the action in the most ham-fisted way possible just because you can't stand another second being out of the spotlight. That always goes horribly for everyone. Even worse, it ends up making you look like an idiot. And even more worse, it's making me look like an idiot by association. Why couldn't she have just thought this through a little more? Why couldn't she have at least told us at first? Shrugging my shoulders, yo. There's that ice cream truck again. I can never figure out where it is, though. Never mind. How is it I understand this, and she doesn't? She's how much older than me? Like a bajillion dream bubble sweeps or something? All that experience and wisdom, and she's out there floundering around like a fucking noob. Floundering. It's so disheartening. She wants to be like Marquise so much, just like I used to be. But she is nothing like her. You kind of need to have a fuck ton of experience doing, you know, a lot of ruthless piratey shit before you can pull that off. You can't just be a bookish dweeb all your life and suddenly decide to flip the badass switch and expect people to take you seriously. Also, to truly pull that off, it might help to actually be a goddamned adult. I know, I must be totally off my sway chair for suggesting it. But maybe, just maybe, there are certain roles and behaviors which are best left to fully developed, grown-ass people. Not to sound like a wet blanket, but my ancestor's journal contains some extremely mature content. So now we have yet another stupid kid trying to fill the boots of a legendary pirate queen, and it's amateur hour all over again. All I can see in her is me when I used to... And it makes me want to... Ugh! Stop moving around all angry, you fucking me up here. Sorry, I'm just dismayed by some of the implications of her actions. Is this really how I came off when I used to pull this sort of shit? Dunno, wasn't there. I have a sickening feeling it was just like this. No wonder nobody could stand me. And here I am, bitching at my ancestor like I know better, like I'm evolved beyond all that. But, have I really? Do I go around thinking I'm smarter than I used to be, but end up repeating all the same old patterns without even realizing it? Was the plan to find this treasure and build an army just a restatement of my immature, egomaniacal bullshit disguised as a more strategically sensible plan? If I can apparently keep kidding myself about this crap forever, then how would I know the difference? I guess the thing I hate most about her, or hate most about her stunt, isn't that it's a dumb plan, or that we weren't included. It's just that it's making me wonder if I can trust any of my own judgments, even after all this time. That's some baller more reflection, Sark. I don't know about that. If it's so baller, why is it making me feel like shit? That's what it's supposed to do, I think, but like, temporarily? I guess. What about you? Does any of this resonate at all? I know you used to stir up shit with your friends. You must have done some outrageous things which you thought were necessary for the good of the team. When you look back, do you ever wonder what you were thinking? Or if you ever truly evolved? Nah. Oh, come on. Don't leave me hanging in self-doubt limbo here. Give me something, Patience. I don't know, maybe? See, my thing is, I don't verbally torture my crazy schemes like all the circuit girls, and that works okay for me. I guess I made some mistakes, but who really gives a flip? You don't care if you make mistakes? No, like you and she do. Arania's deal is, what she's doing now isn't much different from how she always did stuff. The stuff she does is never about the things she's actually doing. It's what those things mean, and making sure everyone knows what they mean. And above all, making sure everyone understands how important she is, because she's obviously the source of all that critical meaning, without which all the action would be pointless, right? But that's not how I roll. I just did shit. And the shit I did meant all the things the shit accomplished. And if that shit accomplished a dumb thing that sucked, well, I guess that's what you call a mistake, and oh fucking well. Mistakes ain't made me feel too bad, because I don't really connect the results with my self-worth, you feel me? Yes, that is so right on. If you asked me a long time ago, I'm sure I would have insisted that's exactly how I felt about everything I did too. But I don't know if that's true anymore. In fact, I'm sure that wasn't true. I was always invested in how the consequences of everything I did, and how it made me look, and how it made me feel about myself especially. Okay, I will admit, I always felt hella bad about decisions leaving me with less goals. But damn, I feel a tide of shame wash over me just thinking about going broke. Well, of course, who the fuck wants to be poor? That's for losers. Word. Oh, the braiding. So cute. Anyway, I have no idea what to do now. Her ill-advised power play has ruined everything. Well, we still have this treasure here. Why don't we just do this shit without her? You could whip up another ghost on me, march it straight to English, stop beating him down. I don't think so. Why not? If you want to know the truth, when we were manipulating all those ghosts, Aranea was doing most of the work. Her abilities are a lot more advanced than mine. I guess because she's been around for so long? I was kind of riding on her coattails, making it seem like it was a true collaboration between us. It was actually very nice for her to allow people to get that impression. She didn't have to. I should have just told everybody that. I guess I wanted to believe it too. Like we were equal partners in crime. Ancestor and descendant united at last and working great together. I hope you don't think this makes me look like a huge phony. Why would I give a fish about that? Yeah, you're right, you wouldn't. I shouldn't be saying needy shit like that. I'm just a bit depressed because it feels like I'm running out of friends all over again. I hear you. She dissed me too. Can't blame her, I guess. What can I say? Girls love her pirates. I wanna... She wanna be that pirate chick so bad. Who am I to follow ambition? She castled on to the Lake of Cube with dumbass dreams. I think a mind thing I did is ridiculous to be Loch Ness with you. As journal man, Tales from the pirate won't shut up. But then, I'm not the only one to talk about hero worship. I think my adult self happens to be the best, greatest, most perfect, beautiful woman ever. And if you ask me if I want to crack at her job, I'd be like, look, yes, put me down for that. So I legit hope it works out for her. But yeah, that don't mean I didn't get ditched. And that just makes me real sad. Same. You sure we can't salvage a plan without her? I don't know, possibly? The way I was picturing it, a major feature of the original three-pronged approach was to use the army to lead a first-wave assault against him. Then while he was preoccupied by all those ghosts swamping him, I would go in for the kill with the secret weapon. So without an army, I guess we'd need to get close enough to him to use it before he killed us. Like, sneak up on him? I guess. But I get the feeling Lord English is not the kind of guy you can just sneak up on. Okay, what if I found some way to teleport over to him, and I beat the shit out of him with my wrestling moves, then you bust out the weapon? That would be awesome if somewhat implausible. I guess we can think it over. But if we're getting real here, this has all made me feel pretty lukewarm on the plan. Aranea checking the fuck out, me recoiling at her hubris, which is obviously just my own bullshit, getting thrown back in my face. It's a bit much. You have to be able to trust your own judgment to make good plans, right? I don't know if I do anymore. I certainly don't right now. Remember when our crew started rebelling against me in that cave and I was kind of lashing out? I think I might have been forcing it a little. Like the whole dramatic speech I gave when I jumped into the flaming pit. Was that really a genuine thing? Or like a desperate last attempt to be who I thought I should be? That was badass though. I mean, yeah, you were chewing the scenery and being hammy as fuck, but I thought it was cool and kind of funny. It wasn't supposed to be funny though. Oh. Aw, man. I don't know what to do. I'm too depressed to think proactively about any of this. Maybe the truth is, I don't even care all that much if anyone stops Lord English. I think all I really cared about was getting to do it myself. That's a good enough reason if you ask me. But hey, if you ain't feeling it, you ain't feeling it. What if we just gave up on the mission? Gave up. Yeah, what do you think? Sure. Sure? You don't think that would be a wussy move? Well, yeah, it would be if a couple cowards did it, but that ain't us, so we cool to do whatever. That's a very good point. Nothing wrong with sticking the fork in that shit idea that makes me miserable. Hell, the best choice I ever made involved giving up. One day I said, fuck the throne, ran off to the moon. That's how the whole crazy mess kick off. If I didn't do that, I wouldn't have met you. Aww. And that's when everybody began to shift everything all over again. And Rose is just like, well, this is a sight to see. Jake, your hope field is dissipating. Come on, man, you don't need to rely on her to keep believing. Try and hold your shit together for just a little longer. Fiddle faddle. God damn it, Jake. Mr. Strider? What are you doing to this troll, if I might ask? Get her the fuck out of here! Looks at Roxy. Gotcha. She just does it. And look at them. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, little Alonzo. I'm getting all like John like, over here. Now back to shouting. Why won't you fight back? Oh, it's falling apart. Oh no, oh no. Ironia's hold on him is loosening. Why won't you say something? Jane's just kind of standing there. Rose brings Roxy over. Just like, oh, it's Mom. It's Mom. Jane's ready for action. Oh, just a little bit longer. If it just lasted a little bit longer. Why won't you die? That is a good question. This picture. Forgive me, Jake. Yeah. Strike. Oh, my stars and just the way she lands, like. But the sword is still there, and that concerns me because it's really entirely unbreakable. You can't even break under the stress of reality. Well, somehow Gamzee gets uncontrolled. Good grief, that was painful. And then, incoming! Ah! Terezi, whoa. Please stop. You motherfucking hurting me. Oh. Oh, God. What have I done? Trying to fight back. Puts her to sleep, but Jane's not exactly 100% human right now. She's snoring at the, like, 1,000,000 decibels. And she's just like, yeah, I fucking stutter. I'm sorry. And we're not really sure what happened with Gamzee. But he flipped something. And ah! Oh no. It was really dramatic at the time that it was happening, but it's given a year for it to settle into my brain, and the amount of conflicting information going on with that. There's a lot to be said. We'll find out what's happening here later as we navigate through probably one of the most unsettling things to ever happen in Homestuck, to be honest. Narnia, you don't even know what you got yourself into. So, I don't really have a lot to say about this, to be honest. Just that we get treated to Gamzee beating the shit out of Terezi, and it's very uncomfortable for everyone involved. I'd much rather watch this. She's trying to get her hands on that sword, while the glitches intensify. Jake's clock pretty much does what it's supposed to do. Jake re-reses. Highly confused. And concerned. Gamzee, stop that! Or, wait, is this some sort of Blackrom thing? I certainly hope not. Think, Lilon, think! What did Kanya tell you about this quadrant? Does it really involve such gruesome fisticuffs? I can't remember. I was probably drunk during that particular lesson. What am I saying? I was drunk for all the lessons. Ugh, what a disgrace. I am the actual worst auspicious who ever lived. The actual worst! I'm with you on that, Jake. There they go. Cover your eyes. Atomic double juggalo backbreaker. But she's still alive, and that really worries me. Not to say that I'm for what Gamzee's doing, but I actually do kind of hope that Terezi dies at least temporarily, because I think she and Vriska need to have a heart-to-heart. That and she and Gamzee are the two who have yet to fulfill the everybody dies bit for the trolls. But I don't think Gamzee ever will. Terezi. No. Uh-oh. The Skyen fork is sinking in the lava. Well, the vision's involved. Drown in red. That is creepy as shit. Pardon me, Sir Jester. I don't know what this masked bandit has done to deserve such a throttling. Something sufficiently felonious, I presume. But it is hard to imagine she has not been punished enough, and then some. Could you, if it's not too much bother, see to unhanding the lady? Maybe? Enough! Ready for action. I don't care if it is some sort of grisly courtship ritual. This has to stop. It's quite a bit of power. There goes Jake. Jake, did you forget you could fly? Trying to get to her weapon. She's also trying to get to her weapon. It's not her weapon. Ernie, you can't touch that. Yep. Gamzee, please. Oh, hell no! Let her go this instant, you heinous cod-packing shit mime! We aren't gonna hug it out this time, bro. I'll tell you that much right fucking now. Honk. What the? Uh-oh. Arania says it all. Oh, shit. More like, oh, ship. Battleship condescension condescends upon the party. And she is pissed. Enormously so. Uh-oh. And that was where our story ended. Now we're gonna get to the good stuff. Act 6, Act 6, Act 3. More How to Draw Manga. Welcome back. Again. Your impatience has been appreciated. Yep, still going crazy. Is that... Wait a minute, is that Minihoof? She's alive? I can only assume that waiting for the next installment of my vaunted series, Homestuck, was as time-consuming for you as it was for me. I've been working my ass off like one of your human motherfuckers at perfecting my craftsmanship. Or craftsmanship, really. You're probably wondering if the fruits of my laborious toil were extremely successful. I believe you will find the answer to be the following word. Yes! What the fuck is that? Is that Caliborn holding a tablet and a tablet pen? Oh, little Sev, ah. I have done it. Where the fine arts are concerned, I have reached the pinnacle of Achievement Mountain. I stab my cane into the peak, like a flag, thus making a snowy avalanche onto the haters below. Jealous much, fat ass? How did I do such a sensational feat, you ask? The bow tie. The manga. The mystery to success lay hidden amidst the Byzantine mangas all along. These occult wizardries of the brush, purloined from cool scrolls of wise men from the earthling east, have been gathered for my studious perusal inside a seductive tome, emblazoned with a frivolous tart. However, mastering each sly gambit of the trade is no easy task. And yet easily mastering them, with great difficulty, it's exactly what I did. This fact is called a game changer. It's parroted. To professionals in the business, that is. Previously, before I literally transformed into the supreme doujinshi mangaka, standing before your very eyes, I made some predictable plans regarding what goes next in my story. I got everything ready. I drew all of the trolls. Look, all of your favourites are here. Crab, Hulk Friend, Cape Douche, Smelly Horseman, Other Guy, Bullhorn Wimp. And lest we forget, a salty array of miscellaneous bitches. The bitches. Oh, also the before trolls in case of emergency. Palette swap. Such as in case I was in need of more fictitious idiots to murder inside of my drawings. But these portraits are now a moot point. Troll ball. Into the garbage they go. All of this wretched trash goes in the place where it belongs, which is to say, the garbage. That's what happens when you're an artist. Sometimes you change your idea plans, because they suddenly seem terrible, due to your astronomical strides in creative mastery. These were the pixel puppets of a laughable amateur. They are beneath me now, much like you are. But in spite of all your bad shortcomings, I will let you observe my artistic breakthroughs, because of how proud I am of them. And watching people be impressed at my drawings, even dumb jerks, makes me feel great about myself and my accomplishments. Behold, my exclusive private gallery. God bless America, he's an 11-year-old on DeviantArt. I am your lord. Mangaka extraordinaire. Male unknown. 11 deviations, 19 page views. Abracadabra, you nasty shit nerds. Read it and weep. And tell me how good you think that it all is. Thanks. Okay, that's enough admiration. Back to our story. Copy or do not steal. Jesus. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Look who just swaggered into your fucking business. It's God's gift to the Gowies. Malicious tells me, get a load of those baby reds. You may recollect that this blushing Bishonen dreamboat. This is property. Holy shit, it's goddamn beautiful. It's day. Oh my god. This is my new favorite panel. Holy shit. Let me compose myself. Is our alpha male. Not that I blame you for not recognizing him from his once previously odious visage before. But now, by my skillful hand, this gorgeous male hero has been allowed to radiate with the supreme divinity of boy manga heaven. Oh my, what have we here? Oh, it's my OTP! No, I love Tape Cat so much. Oh no. I'm actually crying. I'm crying tears of joy. Don't look now, but another bashful bishy approaches the stage. It's our troll male, crab guy. Quite a temper, this one. He bellows himself hoarse daily at our smart talking, give no fuck, alpha male. These moe bros put the pal in palpable chemistry, the kind of which is bad as well as erotic. The sage elders of manga describe the quadrant they occupy as, I quote, tsundere. It is a tempestuous liaison of mutual grievance. And yet, deep down, they know in each other's heart that they are solid dudes. Actually, to be honest, I like tsundere Dave Cat, but at the same time, I like it, way more dere than Sun Sun. But I'm yaoi trash as well as Homestuck trash, among other trashes that I occupy frequently. But I'm a grown-ass adult, and I'm allowed to do whatever I want. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Step off. This is wrong. What's going on here? The touching, the tenderness. I know it. You know it. Let's not play a game with each other. Where, perchance, are the bitches? I can hear you ask. You raise an excellent point, but hear me out. The mangas play by different rules. You'll agree with this when you hear the facts of my rationale. Naturally, such maudlin displays of touching and simpering have no place, where only cocksure masculine gentlemen are present. However, with the mangaka's illusionary, he changes everything. Where before our males were coarse, chiseled, and crudely angular, built for prime time, like a fucking garbage truck ploughing through the wall of an industrial beef mill. So cut, so maxed out, that they could only provoke inside a young man thoughts of raw power, never debauchery. Until now, that is, because of manga and its inherent capability to transform all that is hard and cruel into figures of sublime beauty. I find this artifice to be much like the siren spell of the trickster, yet impossibly even more haunting in its allure. But you become so bara later on, Callie. Born? I must say, the artistic ploy is ingenious. Oh, damn. Look at those eyelashes. It opens up so many possibilities to the fiend of indecent smut, where before it was all but impossible to render truly sentimental imagery without resorting to babes and bimbos galore, due to the utterly unacceptable happenstance wherein macho guys are physically poignant with each other, which to reasonable men is the most unwelcome persuasion of lechery. Or that is, it was. Until now. Look how smart this hoax is. Thanks to manga, see, through the elegance of beauty and finesse, it softens the uncouth male exterior, beveling the angles of pure muscle, taming his incredible angriness, and by the flushing of cheeks, the dewing of brow, the glassing of eyes, one brings out of any brute his true inner bishi, which actually is manganese, for a beautiful fucking dude. If you're confused, basically the idea is you pretend them to look more like girls, to make it less weird for everybody when they decide to touch each other. I mean, it is repulsive to witness, don't get me wrong, but yet it remains magical in its forbiddenity. Yowie hands! Oh, but what's this? Wow. Protected by law. An amorous female sassays into the sexual picture to spoil the boy fun. It's none other than... what's her face? Meow. Do not be deceived by the fact that this feline floozy is too unimportant for me to bother naming. This is an original character, who shall not be stolen. Please respect my property. This saccharine twit has some interests, which include giggling, making me puke, using cat words instead of normal words, serving no purpose, wearing stupid clothes, probably smelling horrible. Literally fandom to Peter. Getting murdered in drawings. Can someone say owned? Moving on. Well, what have we here? Holy shit. Hello, boys, as plucky strumpet seems to say with her eyes. She's looking to horn the fuck in onto Top Dog's illegal passion paradise. She's no doubt hoping for muchas smooches. Fat chance, sister! Idiot girl number whatever likes... Mine. Total failure, getting friend-zoned by quality male huntros, living in perpetual disgrace, being a complete fucking third wheel to some cool boys, Not being worth the alpha male's time of day, not being worth the crab's time of day. Not being worth anything, aka worthless. Feel free to steal this one. Bye. Here comes another prime OC of mine, hot off the press. Oh, Sugoi. Not too shabby, right? You can just tell that this lucky lady is brimming with chutzpah. Methinks she'll be a very controversial character, with excessive complications and ambiguous moral stuff in her personality bullet points. Her traits and other such character things will be a lot to list, which is fine because it will help you believe that creation is more interesting. In fact, this is one of such advantages dominating all known manga that I've done. When you're this good and brilliant, you don't even really need to tell stories anymore. You can just make some characters and list the various qualities extensively, and that's good enough. The many, many intriguing personal facts of this truculent female provocateur shall be listed extensively, as follows. Psyche out. She actually thought she was going to be relevant. Keep dreaming, bitch. I think we've wasted enough time on these nobodies. Oh, it's a horse figure. I was hoping it was Nabelhoof. Don't you? Let's drop the bullshit and stop fucking around. You're probably wondering, who's responsible for all this mayhem, you ask? Uh-oh, here he comes. Hold the fucking phone. Don't look now, but it's none other than the big man himself. Damn. Oh my god. Wow. Who, you ask, is this brooding, beautiful dude? This is yours truly, my self-insertion guy, which is my prerogative to do as an artist. I learned this from my master, the wise-ass ghost who haunted my computer. He was the best there was at stuff like this, he told me once. Truly, he was quite the piece of shit. Seriously, can I get a goddamn? It looks a lot like Jake, to be honest. Little cowboy faces. Holy smokes. Oh, I guess that is the subtle Jake reference. California make my throat hurt. Ask any decorated scholar to the school of manga, and he will say, before you stands the yowiest motherfucker who ever lived. All things about this gorgeous bastard will tell you loud and clear, this is a man of class and style. He's dressed to kill, literally, ha ha ha, yes. Look at this fancy Dan strutting his stuff and dapper as fuck. Your boy here peacocks hard, his homies aplenty. Negging the bitches and closing the hose in a coat that is fit for a lord. Look at that goddamn coat. I don't know how he gets that coat. Probably due to a shenanigan that takes place later. I doubt it matters that much. It looks great though, and I love it. So how about a hat? A fedora? Fucking incredible. He really just put a fedora. I cannot believe this. This is what we waited a year for. Motherfucking fedora, yaoi man, Lord English. Sure, why not? The hat is not canonical to my fanon, but I do not see the harm in such a dignified accessory. Ah, yes, perfect. Who could ever be accused of being an asshole wearing that? Nobody. Oh, also, 6 nasty green electricity wings? Fucking check. I think we're all good to go here. Big man, hold up for your woman. John. His woman, that elaborate tramp from the service of the tomb, hustles to the side of a debonair hotshot. Milady, he doffs rationally. The man brims with intellectual ideas you wouldn't understand. He knows many things about the world and being strong. But yet, he still doesn't know who she is. The goddess of manga, perhaps? It is no matter. She must bow down before her lord. As you must all someday. Goddess of manga, bow down. She bows before you submissively in a subservient manner. Everything's correct about the situation. You think she's really attractive and it makes you feel weird physically. And yet, unlike your sister, she knows her place and has no opinions or words to remark about. I mean, not to imply that any other aspect of her is like your sister. Like being attractive. Wow. What? Read into stuff much? You decide you have too much time in your hands. You stop thinking about this topic, starting as of immediately. All is well and ideal again, without you blurting out unnecessary sexy scandals. It's almost a bit too ideal, you think? And here we are. Well, John looks on, horribly confused. I glitched out my web browser again, which means I have to do this. No, not that. Just regular this. Thank you. Wow, 40 minutes. I was that close. Excellent. So, there we are. We're all caught up. And I'm going to go on Tumblr right now.